Today's case is one of the most shocking clashes between a citizen auditor and UK police we've seen in a long time. What starts as simple filming from a public space spirals into threats of arrest, confusion over laws, and a dramatic misapplication of police powers. Watch closely, because every second exposes a deeper issue. Officers unsure of the law they're enforcing, a citizen calmly asserting his rights, and a custody sergeant who may be walking straight into a legal disaster. Stay with us. The tension ramps up fast, and the fallout could cost the department thousands in compensation.
The officers will ascertain that. The officers will ascertain that, all right, sir? Okay.
Sorry, what's your name again?
It's not sir, don't give me details.
Just wait there.
Can you stop surrounding me?
Right, we're not surrounding you. Obviously, how can we talk to them? What's the documentary regarding? Because obviously you've got to understand there's a lot of on what you've got on camera and what's been recorded. Do you get a view on that?
But what? Does it matter even if they were in it?
Because obviously if this is going on YouTube like documentary, it gets shared, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a lot of officers' details, vehicles, people can search it.
Details? It's not details.
Well, there's vehicles with registrations, yeah, you can.
We need to ascertain who you are, okay?
You can't ascertain who. I just told you that I don't give me details.
Right, that's fine.
I've got every right to not give me details.
You have, but what you need to understand is that it's also you can be arrested, so that we can ascertain.
Arrested?
So we can ascertain.
Under what law?
So we can ascertain what your details are.
Under what law?
Okay.
Under what law can I be arrested? Can you state the section and can you read that out, please?
Don't need to.
You do need to.
Don't need to.
It's in your code of practice.
You don't need to.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you really do.
We can arrest you and we'll be explained in custody.
I'll be looking into this as to why you're saying you do not have to explain what section of the law you're.
Right here is where the officers reveal the core problem. They admit they don't know what's on the camera, yet they push for identifying information as if lack of knowledge equals suspicion. In UK law, uncertainty is not a lawful ground to detain or arrest anyone. To justify an arrest, officers must have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a specific offense, not vague discomfort or assumptions. This moment shows a major procedural breakdown. Instead of de-escalating or asking clarifying questions, they jump straight to authority, forgetting that filming police vehicles, even unmarked ones, remains entirely legal. Who do you think is actually escalating here?
Right? You don't have to say anything but harm me defensive. You don't mention one question, so much relate in court. Anything you do say may be in evidence, alright?
Yes, what law are you arresting me under, please?
We
don't know what you're doing, we don't know what your intentions are at this moment. You got to understand that.
This is mental, this. Could you tell me, please?
It'll get explained when we're in custody, alright?
No, you have to explain why I'm being arrested. You don't just arrest someone and not
we
tell
have
them
to
why.
understand your identity. We don't have any details about you. We don't know who you are, what your intentions are, anything like that. So you've been arrested to ascertain your identity, alright?
Unlawful arrest then. It's an unlawful arrest and someone will be held responsible for it. Okay? You're going to learn the hard way that you've just made a big mistake. You really are.
Stand here for us, alright?
So you can't tell me what you've arrested me for?
Yeah.
You've arrested me to ascertain my details.
By this point, the officers are locked into a narrative they can't support legally.
Right, that's fine.
Notice how the arrest justification keeps shifting. First, it's filming vehicles. Then it's refusing details. Then it's undefined suspicion. None of those are arrestable offenses by themselves. The auditor repeatedly asks the correct legal question, under what law, which should have triggered a clear explanation. Instead, the officer dodges the question entirely. This is a critical red flag. When officers cannot state the arrest power they're using, they risk violating PACE, the Human Rights Act, and internal policy. This is the exact kind of moment that leads to lawsuits and big payouts.
Prosecute you as well. You don't arrest someone, not tell them what section you've arrested them under. This is illegal what you're doing. And you know it, and that's why you're quiet.
The grounds of and the necessity of your arrest will be provided at the
You provide it when you arrest someone.
They'll be given to the custody sergeant.
You provide it when you arrest someone. You'll learn the law the hard way. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and you've arrested me for no reason other than you want my details. Doesn't work like that, fella. Have you got anything to say with regards to the situation?
I'll explain to the custody sergeant. If the custody sergeant agrees and
The
accepts
custody
it,
sergeant will agree.
and then it makes it a lawful arrest, because obviously that's on the custody sergeant.
No, it doesn't. The law is above the custody sergeant, buddy. Okay? If the custody sergeant agrees with you, then...
Listen carefully to how every officer suddenly refuses to engage. Instead of confidently explaining the lawful basis of the arrest, they shut down communication. This isn't professionalism, it's uncertainty. Officers are trained to articulate the grounds and necessity for an arrest at the moment it happens, not later, not in custody, not once paperwork starts. Their refusal signals they know they're on shaky ground. And when the auditor brings up Bodycam policy, another required transparency safeguard, the officers again try to deflect. These aren't small mistakes. These are procedural cracks that can completely invalidate an arrest in court.
I explained exactly what I was doing. What's your number, sir, please?
2715.
Would you agree that this is a lawful or unlawful
I'm not
arrest?
discussing it with you.
Do you know why?
I'm not discussing
because
it with
you know.
I'm not discussing
You
it
know.
with you.
Do you have to give the reason? Do you have to give the reason why you arrest someone, or do you not? Do you just arrest them because you feel like it?
I'm not discussing anything with you.
You don't, do you? You don't arrest someone because you just feel like it. You don't do that.
The cuffs will end up.
It's all right. I'm not bothered. It's okay.
We're not going to engage with you until we're in there and there's cameras in there. All right?
Is your body cam on?
There's no requirement to speak to you now.
Is your body cam on?
Okay?
Is your body cam on?
Done.
It's on. You're supposed to tell me when you turn it on as well. You don't just turn it on, you inform someone when you turn it on. That's another thing you'll learn. And this will be unlawful imprisonment. Hello. I've been unlawfully arrested and now I'm looking at unlawful imprisonment as well.
Why do you think you've been unlawfully arrested?
Because I've not been told why I've been arrested, what law I've broken.
You've been arrested under section 58 of the Terrorism Act.
You never told me that. You never told me that.
Right. Well, that's why you've been arrested.
This is the bombshell moment. Officers finally revealed the supposed legal basis, Section 58 of the Terrorism Act. A highly serious charge involving collection of information likely to be useful to a terrorist. But here's the issue. This explanation comes way too late. The law requires the reason for arrest to be provided at the time of arrest, not nearly a minute later, and certainly not after repeated questioning. Misusing Section 58 is extremely dangerous for police careers because courts scrutinize its application tightly. If officers invoke terrorism legislation without actual terrorism-type behavior, the force can face severe legal consequences.
The Terrorism Act.
I don't want to search you at the minute. You'll get searched at the appropriate place and at the appropriate time.
Right, no problem.
And not by me. Okay? Do we have any recording devices running whilst he goes into custody?
I'm allowed to do that, by
We've
the way.
got a body camera, just his phone, which is still inside his pocket. We're not sure if it's still running.
Yeah, leave that alone, don't turn it off.
Right, I'm going to turn it off because you're entering a police building.
I'm allowed to record, I'm allowed to have it running.
Not within
it's
a police
right. Yes,
building.
I am. It's me right, you need to check that. If you turn that off, that's another thing that'll be a
That's an
problem.
argument we can have at a later date, but for now
It's not an argument, it's a policy.
Because
I want to be recorded of what happens to me.
Everything that's happening here is recorded by that camera there.
Right.
And by that camera.
Can I just say, I would like a copy of that, do not delete it, and I want a copy of that also, don't delete it.
If we decide that it's necessary for you to have a copy, if there are any charges brought against you...
If I want a copy, I'll get a copy.
That will be made available.
I will get a copy no matter what, whether I have charges or not, I will get a copy.
Right.
So what exactly happened here? A simple act of filming near a police station escalated into an arrest under one of the UK's most serious terrorism laws. Without clear grounds, without proper explanation, and without consistent procedure. The officers repeatedly avoided stating the legal basis, mishandled Bodycam policy, and relied on internal validation instead of actual legislation. If this case goes to court, the force could face claims of unlawful arrest, unlawful detention, and breach of PACE standards. What do YOU think? Was this an abuse of power or just poor training? If you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more shocking police lawsuit analysis.